Robert Kiyosaki. So our subject for the day is different quadrants for different people. Different quadrants for different people. The picture of the cash flow quadrant I have up on the screen here for those who may have forgotten. And so you can see the quadrant. It is a tool. It's a visual tool. And anyone who earns an income, any kind of income, fits into one area of this quadrant. And as you can see, you see the initials for the quadrant, E, S, B, and I. And you see what they stand for. All right, so let's begin. I want to begin today and frame our presentation today, our talk today, with a quote from our leader and teacher, Imam Mohammed. This quote comes from his talk that he started here, first Sunday, researching our faith for the business life in our neighborhoods. All right? So let me begin with that quote and then we get into the presentation. This is the quote, and it's very important if you can give your attention to this. Imam Muhammad taught and said, Allah, God, is merciful firstly, and He gave us the life we have. He made us human, and He made the world to support our life. He made the earth to give us everything that we need for our life. Let me repeat that. He made the earth to give us everything we need for our life. And all our aspirations, He says, can be fulfilled on this earth. So I think you'll agree with me, all knowledge comes from the Creator. Man did not create anything. He discovered it, worked to help bring it into its perfection, but it all begins with our Creator, Allah, the one God. So it is with this tool, the cash flow quadrant. Using this tool just simply so we can understand, again, we're dealing with business. Business creation, business promotion, business success. To be successful in business, though, you need to know where your money is coming from. You need to know where your income is coming from and how to manage it. And this is a tool to help with that. So, different quadrants for different people. Now, here's the question. What are some of the general attributes or characteristics of people who select an individual quadrant? And people can select what quadrant they want to earn their income from. All right? But what are the attributes of the people who make this selection? What are the characteristics? Well, let's begin with the employee. The employee. Mr. Kiyosaki says, individuals who are in this quadrant usually are looking for safety and security. Particularly when responding to the emotion of fear. The fear to be without, the fear for not being successful. And so most people who find themselves in this quadrant, or who select this quadrant, are looking for safety and security. Now, as we said before, there's some difference in terms of the quadrants, but whatever quadrant you find yourself in, and if you're comfortable with it, there's no problem with that. But it's good to know why you selected it if you didn't know. He also says, they also desire benefits, such as health care, retirement plans, and usually these benefits are outlined in writing. Contracts, usually they're what they're competitively bid or competitively negotiated. And usually people who find themselves in this category are people who work in the public sector, police, firemen, teachers, and others, educators, and others. Individuals in this quadrant usually value the idea of security over money. Now let me say that again. Individuals who usually identify and find themselves in the quadrant of an employee, they usually prefer security over money. Right? Now keep in mind. Now you may agree or disagree, but just note that, and we can talk about that a little bit more if you desire to ask me some questions regarding it. That's the employee. Now let's go to the S quadrant. This is the self-employed individual. What are the characteristics of someone who's a self-employed? These are individuals in this quadrant usually seek to be their own boss. Let me say that again. Individuals who seek to be their own boss. They really want to do their own thing. All right? People in this quadrant do not like to have their income dependent on others. So, the self-employed person really doesn't like to have their income dependent on others. Self-employed individuals are work hard and they want to get paid for their work. Additionally, if they don't work hard or they haven't done the best job that they could do, then they know they don't expect to be paid well. Usually individuals in this quadrant are doctors, dentists, lawyers, those and others who have their own business, but the important thing is, for self-employed individuals, if they don't work, they don't get paid. All right? If they don't work, they don't get paid. Now, how do they respond to fear of not having or fear of failure? Their response is by taking control of the situation and doing it on their own. So that's the way people who are in this particular quadrant, self-employed, in terms of fear, they respond to it by taking control of the situation and doing it on their own. For individuals in this quadrant, money does not come first. Independence comes first. All right? They prefer to be independent as opposed to seeking more money, a great deal of money. All right? Money comes first. Independence comes first and not money. All right, so now we've looked at both the employee and the self-employed. All right? If you all know people like this, and you know how they earn their money, what kind of business they're on, or they're working, it'll give you some idea about their selection and their characteristics in terms of their income. And this is all we're talking about, earning income. Now let's go to the business owner. The business owner. Individuals in this quadrant are directly opposite those in the S quadrant. That means they're directly opposite the self-employed person. People in this quadrant, their perspective is, why do it myself when I can hire someone to do it for me and who can do it better? All right? That's the business owner. Why do it myself when I can hire someone who can do it for me and do it better? And when I talk about the business owner now, we're talking about big business. McDonald's, Wendy's, Ford, General Motors, these big businesses. Facebook, big businesses. All right. Their attitude is hire the best people that they can and let them do the job for them. All right. So let me give you an example, and I'm going to use Henry Ford. This is an example from the book. When he went into business inventing the Model T, that first car, he said he wanted to have a car that anybody could buy and could operate. So he started making the Model T. But the thinkers of his day said that Henry Ford is really ignorant. He doesn't know much. He's not really smart. He said, we go and ask him a few questions, and I bet you can't answer it. So they did. They went to him and they asked him questions. And after they asked him 5, 6, maybe 10, 15 questions that he didn't answer, they said, see? So before they left, he said, wait. He picked up the telephone.